Evet sevgili oyun dostları, Berkan'la Yemekteyiz'e hoş geldiniz. Berkancığım, umarım gerekli reaksiyonları gösteriyorsundur videolara. Kaldığımız yeri hatırlamıyorum ama görürüz şimdi.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying. 40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now. Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after?
Burayı açtık, şurayı devam edelim.
By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Ay adamım nihayet yüzleşiyor kendiyle. Kasabayı nasıl kurmuşlar böyle?
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. Been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Toplanabilir mi burada ya? Neredesin kardeşim? Bırakınca da sinir oluyorum ya. Bak. Yerde. Bir bölgeye geldim yakında. Aa yok.
Just like me.
Çatışma bölgesi gibi. Geliyor, ayakta duruyor.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
Ne olmuş? Atılmış lan buralar. Last of Us olmuş burada.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Sıkıntıları bulamıyor ha.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us today.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me.
Ha, öldü diye bıraktılar herhalde.
I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
Biri de kit öldü muhtemelen bu yıllardan çok önce.
Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Bence de.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
İyi nişancıdır diyecektim tam.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me. In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Harding, just like I remembered him.
Gelin lan, tek tek gelin.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. No ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead. The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Finaldeyiz herhalde ya.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought?
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo
Sundance
Longabaugh,
Kid?
like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Buradan başlat lütfen. Lan. Ne özgüvenli herif dipçik aldı beni. Hangi birinden kaçayım? Nihayet sağlam bir boss. Aa geber. Tam bir tane kaldı.
Then I heard a voice. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Oha ikili mi? Üçlü.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Amigolar.
Shit.
Üçümüz fazla.
I was hoping I
Yani.
wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life? You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Silah style'a geliyor şimdi. Lan bunun birini beceremiyorduk. Şundan işkillendi. Bu ne ya? Değişiyordur muhtemelen. Şimdi şunu da yapayım. Abi bu nasıl iş ya? Nasıl geçeceğiz burayı? Acaba birer mermi mi atmalıyım? Birine sıkacağım sonra hemen gidelim. Muhtemelen öyle. Çünkü ben birinde beklerken öbürü bana sıkmış oluyor. Bu sefer bendesiniz arkadaşlar. Hem de kafalardan alacağım size. Hadi. Davran. Hadi davran dostum. Hadi. Hadi. İlk mermi neyse zaten onursuz olacaktı. Yeter ki onursuz olmasın artık yani. Ulan kafana kaç tane tüfek mermisi yedin uzaktan. Hıyar hani. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ben de evet, sıkıntılı. Zaten bu oyunun serisi boyunca bu mevzuyu sevmedim. Beceremedim. Neyse. Ekran açmasıymış ha. Bunlara gitsin. Ulan şansa bak ya. Hiç bu herife bakmasana mıydı ya? Tam kalp atışında sanırım şöyle bir ikisine de bakacağız. Sanırım geçebileceğim burayı. Çok gıcık ya. Beceri değil, bir şey değil. Gel oğlum, ne oldu? Getir telefonu, açayım, getir. Kıyamam. Ne kapat? Ah. Lan işte bu oğlumun uğru.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Oo, bize bıraktı, ilginç. Hadi başlayalım.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Ey baba be. Efsane oyundu be. Ben adamımız şizofren çıkabilir diye korkuyordum. Şimdi geri dönüp bir de baba öldürmeyi deneyeceğim. Final bölümümüz uzun olsun ya, sorun yok. Ha, bitti. Acaba bölüm baştan mı başlar?
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Baştan başlayacaksa bölüme gerek yok. Ya onu da başkalarından izleriz. Bob'un o Bob olduğu bir an jeton düşmedi ya. Yoksa çarpardım yani. Ha yok, şimdi uğraşamam burada. Çıkalım. Ha, kırıntılar ara sahneleri mi yapıyormuş?
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Değildi istediğim. Evet, bir oyunu da sonlandırdık. Berkan'a kaç oyun yetti bilmiyorum ama beni tatmin etti bir oyun. Sadece şu Bob'u öldürseydim ne olacağını merak ediyorum.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers.
Şu menüde denemediğim şeyleri denemek istiyorum. Mesela orada arcade var, düellolar var. Bunlar online mı acaba? Avcı olalım.
Leave him to me. Stop him.
Ama burada şey bilgisayara kaldı.
We're gonna be a piece of shit with active back.
Ne zevkli bir şey yapıyor ha. Kasaba nerede bir kasaba?
Don't let him get away.
Hiçbir yerim değil. Adamlar neredeyse o taraf.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back.
Güzel. Bu da fena değilmiş. Arkadaşlar bu oyun böyleydi. Tavsiye ederim. Bunun ilk iki oyunu da güzel. Call of Juarez. Sadece üçüncü bir oyun var arada. O dandik. Bu 4 de güzel. Hepinize saygılar. Allah nasip ederse sonraki oyun serilerinde görüşürüz. Berkancığım afiyet olsun. Hadi görüşürüz.